Yeah, well, are you excited?
Mate, I'm always excited.
We're excited.
Should have got that.
Ah, don't worry about it. I'm going bald too.
No,
Right, we're excited.
always.
Aren't we,
Super
Richo?
excited. Well, super excited.
Do you know what?
It's the start of the year.
It is, and it's the first time we've gotten together since the start of the year.
Yes,
and
yes.
it's the 28th.
Yep.
So it's been tough.
I've been unexcited because it's been so hot here.
It has been pretty warm, and we've had some rain, and we've had some
of rain.
public holidays.
Lots of storms too. So the problem here is that when we get the storms, we get the lightning with the storms. So it's not so much just the rain.
True.
No one wants to stand on a golf course with the lightning.
That's true.
Because that's bad.
So we were meant to play the Glades the other week. It had pissed down, and so we didn't make it there. We got a call from Phil and said, can we do it another time? The answer was yes. And then last week we had a public holiday, or this week we had a public holiday. And now next week we're going to be at the Glades.
Yes.
So
and
as long as
before that was obviously Christmas and stuff. So hopefully everyone had a good Christmas.
Hopefully everybody had a good Christmas, good New Year. The last video we done was a break 50 something at Noosa Springs.
Yep, I forgot to turn up.
If you go back to the first hole, we say Richo might turn up, and by the time we get to the third hole, he's messaged me saying, I didn't think we were playing today.
Yeah, I didn't. For some reason, I'm not really sure what happened there. Because I was really looking forward to it.
And so,
because it looks like a beautiful golf course.
It's a beautiful golf course, and Jacob, who used to be at Perigian Springs.
I was so excited I passed out.
He's so excited he hyperventilated.
Couldn't get in the car.
It's he's taken in the gaspers.
That's it.
So Jacob, who used to be at Perigian Springs, he went to Royal Melbourne for a few years, and now he's up at Noosa Springs, so he's back.
Yep.
So we're going to go back to Noosa Springs. Instead of doing a break 50 something, so off the front tees, we're going to do something else up there.
Nice.
And
surfing?
You want to do that?
I did surf lessons at Noosa.
I got sunburnt at Coolum the other day.
Yeah, so years and years ago,
I'm cooked. Look, I'm still cooked.
Oh, yeah.
And cooked in the head too. Cooked with a Q.
Took Faith out of school for the day. She wagged school and we went and did surfing.
Okay, that sounds good.
It was pretty good fun.
And so that was great fun. Noosa Springs is a beautiful course. We'll be back there. We're trying to organise a few things, but I have a question for everybody of whether I contact somebody or not. Because we're so excited for our mate Rick, who's now on the LIV or a LIV ambassador. Who thinks we should be a Ripper GC ambassadors?
Oh, I was thinking PGA Tour.
Oh. I don't know anybody on the PGA Tour. I kind of know somebody on the LIV area. So maybe...
Tiger and a Tiger.
You know Tiger. Which one? Tiger Boontang.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tiger Boontang's a trainee around here somewhere.
Yes.
Imagine that. Richo the Ripper. Richo the Ripper GC.
I think me and
You and Rick, I reckon, could make a series.
DJ.
Back nine Rick. Back nine Rick.
I reckon me and DJ. I reckon if you give me 150 start.
150 metres start?
No.
What about it?
I might be able to keep up with him.
You'd probably hit it past him sometimes.
Sometimes.
But do you reckon you'll play better golf than him? So even with 150, maybe that's something we need to do.
It'd be interesting.
So even if I gave you 100 start, do you reckon you could beat me?
Oh. It does depend on the course.
It depends on the course.
You've got to remember that, like I said, because there'd be some of those, 250 metre par fours and bits and pieces where I'd be 150 out, wouldn't I?
Mm.
So it'd be interesting.
Okay, well maybe that's something we need to do.
350 metres,
well, let us know if you want us to do that.
So at 350 metres,
you'd be 250.
I'd be 250.
Which means if you had a really good drive, you would be 20 to 30 out. Yeah.
I'm suddenly chipping around the green. So yeah, it'd be interesting.
Mm.
But that's the only way I could.
I don't know, Matt.
Any chance to compete against.
Maybe we'll have to do that.
But yeah. DJ,
Okay.
I wouldn't mind having a hit with him.
We'll do that some now.
Who would you like to have a hit with?
Oh, me old mate.
Me old mate.
Me old mate. Be
Which
good just to
one's
play
that?
golf
You
again.
got lots of mates.
I got too many mates. It'd be good to have a hit with Cameron. I don't know. I would like to talk to Patrick Reed.
Yeah.
We've got very similar personalities.
So on the we'll go the 2 tours.
Okay. Well, all right. I've played with Cam, so let's say I got to choose someone else.
So one from each tour.
Yeah. Okay. On the PGA Tour, I would think actually Wesley Bryan. I would say Wesley Bryan. I think I'd want to have a hit with. Great wedge player. Cannot hit it off the tee. So much chat.
Yeah.
Like too much chat actually. On LIV, it'd be hard to go past John Rahm. Seems like a pretty decent dude. Loves a bit of food. Shit talking. Like, I would say John Rahm.
Yeah.
What about you? What about you? Put that in the comments.
Kevin Kistner.
Oh, okay.
Seems like a pretty decent sort of dude. So probably him on the PGA.
On the
too.
PGA. Well, he did. If you go back and watch a thing from a couple of years ago, he did that. Was it 18 or 9 holes with a couple of guys
Yeah. He seems like
at his home track type thing?
pretty reasonable sort of dude.
Yep. Pretty chilled out.
On the LIV. Oh. Jeez, I don't know.
It's a tough one. Yeah. Put down what you reckon. Oh, because I certainly think that most PGA Tour or most professional
I
golfers.
think DJ simply because like the dude murders the ball.
And he's
I think,
very
I think
chilled
I
out.
think to be that close to someone that can hit the ball that far would be interesting.
Yeah, I get what
And
you're
it
saying.
seems like all right sort of dude.
Again, pretty chilled out sort of dude. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Grant Horvat's actually playing with Phil Mickelson and DJ soon. So that'll be pretty good to see. But yeah, anyway, so we got a Glades coming up. We'll do that. We're trying to organise a trip to Newcastle. Some say Newcastle. I say Newcastle because I'm a bogan. And so the trip potentially will be driving down, doing Bonneville, staying at Coffs, driving down to Newcastle, doing something. And Richo's idea, which surprised me actually, was to maybe do 2 courses in a day, which kind of surprised me a bit. But it's a lot of work. But we got Scott Campbell, I think, will be there for most of it, and he's got most of the drone footage, which makes it quite easy. Then we don't have to do that as well.
Well, that's what I thought. I mean, you'll get a break in between.
Of course.
You'll go and do one course and you do another course. That's okay. And as long as one of those rounds was some form of Ambrose or whatever.
That's true.
And if we don't need to drone it,
It makes it kind of quick. Tee off early, tee off late,
Yeah.
and
just-
still we should be able to
just
do it.
Flick in.
But maybe for a handful of days. So it's either like Bonneville on the way down, stay, go down to Newcastle, do something down there in the Arvo, coming back maybe Byron or Moolumbar.
Yep, Byron's good. Jeez, I haven't played that for a long
I've
time.
never played it.
I played a black marker event there with
Dan and
Dan
that.
and Russ. Geez, and the marker was so far back, I thought it was going to fall down the other side of the hill.
Again, black
Like,
markers
it
are good
was
fun.
just,
It's all the
dead
way
set.
back.
If you when you went to take your stance, you looked at it and go, I cannot possibly be any further. There were some really long holes.
Okay.
So yeah, interesting. Good course. Funny, it's 2 different things. It's sort of hilly and windy at 1-9, and then it sort of goes down the hill and
then it's-
flattens out.
Yeah, that's what people
So-
say. 2 very different nines.
Yeah, yep.
And it looks
interesting.
great. I've never been there, so.
No, it was really good. Like I said, a bit hilly and windy the first one. I can't remember what order we played in, but yeah, then it sort of goes down the hill and it's all sort of pretty flat. But no, great course.
Good spot. So yes, that's something we're organising. Us two, Scott Campbell, and somebody who hasn't been on the channel yet, but will probably get on before then, is the Big C, Andrew Way. Andy Way.
Yeah,
Big Andy.
Yeah,
We
Big
played
Andy,
at One
yeah,
Teamer.
yeah,
So
yeah.
so Andy's a PGA member.
Yeah, no, we did play at one team.
yeah.
Went and had a hit there. Yep.
And so he hasn't been on the camera. In saying that, Andrew and I went to school together, high school together, started playing golf together, and basically turned pro together, right? So best man at my wedding. He probably shouldn't do that. I'm starting to me and Elon. Sorry. and so we're
No, that was okay because that was more like.
it was my heart to you, is what he said.
Yours was more like the Hunger Games.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think the Hunger Games are sort of.
But he went high.
A bit high, probably.
I think somebody said it's okay from here to here, but once you start getting above 90 degrees, from there to there is no good, and there you're okay. But anywho.
Well, you could be just catching balls.
Could be. Yeah, you're saying hi. And so, yeah, we're going to do that. Andy has been out of the industry for a while. He does some work at Wantima as well. And so we were going to do something at Wantima. I spoke to him on Saturday or whenever it was, Friday, and Wantima's just called their greens. Yep. So we won't be at Wantima for the next month or so. They got club champs coming up in the next 6 weeks, so it'll be somewhere in the next 5 to 6, 7 weeks. All right. So we'll get Andy on. But Andy and I filmed in, was it 2001 or 2002? And we cannot find I've got a VHS, or the VCR player, but I cannot find the tape of us filming it. So in that, we were in grade 11 or 12. In grade 11 or 12, and on the 12th hole at Wantima, I had my second hole in one, and it's on camera. Jeez. So, and that would have been the first vlog. If we can find that, it's no different. It's no different. And the swing's a bit different. Same but different. But anyway, we'll get Andy on. That'll be great.
Yep.
So Andy will be down there. Right. So we've got a bit of stuff to talk about because it has been a while. But Glenn from Striper Golf has sent us this. Now, we're just going to quickly talk about it in here, and then we're going to do a separate video on it, right?
Yeah.
So Striper, Glenn done this. What is this? It's basically a plane mate, they call it. And then there's a stance mate they do as well. And it's basically to get, well, it's a base plus alignment sticks basically, so you can do a whole lot of things with it.
Yep.
And
it'll make a lot more sense when we sort of set it up.
Correct.
Yep.
And so Glenn was kind enough to send this down. He's from up the coast. Where is it? There it is. He's from up the coast, up the sunny coast, and came up with the idea to make this. And look, is it reinventing the wheel? The answer is no. But is it putting a lot of things together to make it easy to have it in one? The answer is yes. Yeah. So it's very, very solid.
Yep.
Now.
So the day we met him, unfortunately, we were going to set one up, and it was pouring down.
It was raining.
Yep.
So that's the stance mate, and then there's something else to go along with it in another box. But again, we'll set that up, and you'll get to see that later on in another video. But it basically, for somebody like, say, Richo, who comes over the top of it quite a bit, you can set the base up. You could then have your alignment, you can have your direction of the path you want, and then you could have some alignment sticks on angles so you can swing underneath it and a few things like that, so you can sort your club path out.
Yep.
But you'll see that when we go out in the sun.
Yep.
Which I'm already sunburnt. I don't want to. But we will do it to show you, see, all the things that we do.
That's it.
We've got some golf balls there as well, Richard, don't we?
So, the new Mizuno Pro golf balls. So the S and the X. This is the old one.
So Richo's used the RB tours for quite a bit.
Yes, I've been using those for a while. Really like them. These, I haven't had them out on the course yet. I have had a putt with them. Really like the S. This is really good. Do you know? So that's the finish of the two balls. I don't know if you can.
We'll get some close up. So this is the new one.
Yep.
We'll try to get it so that we can
love
see that.
I love the
How's the running bird and the logo
and the writing
compared
to it just had that.
Yeah.
The other thing is
the dimples.
The dimples are definitely different. The thing you will like better, right, is that is the old alignment mark. They've gone with this one back to a very more traditional one.
Yeah.
So I like the finish of the ball. Like it looks really good. Feels really good. Be very interested in getting it on the course. I have no doubts it will be at least as good as
I've put some numbers up. I'll put some numbers up right now. So Josh Bevan, who's been on the channel before, he was hitting balls the other day. I said, can you hit a few with driver and hit a few with a 7-iron or whatever? So all these numbers are Josh's, not mine. I haven't hit any balls for a bit, but these are the numbers between the two. And so you can see that there is a bit of a difference. Like when I was sitting listening, the S is a way softer golf ball. Like it's quite it's kind of what you would say as a Pro V, Pro V1 X. The X is a firmer.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. I would say the X, to me, on the course, it will probably be okay. Probably gets a good distance.
There's not massive difference in the numbers.
On the putting green, the S was really good.
There's not massive difference in the numbers. Like the X spins a bit more than the S, but the S feels quite a bit softer and certainly sounds softer. Got to do some testing with them compared to other brands. But in regards to what they are compared to each other, they're
nice. Like you said, you can see the dimple pattern's a little bit different. It's a nice looking golf ball.
I just think that the Mizuno Pro is brilliant.
Yep, compared to just the...
Like, don't get me wrong, the Mizuno logo is amazing.
Yeah.
But when this is going to be kind of hard to see in the light there, but have a look at that. Like that Mizuno Pro is amazing. I should have grabbed the other one. Here you go. Here's that. Oh, have you got two? Mate, I didn't. Mate, you got given everything. So that riding is so good. The Mizuno Pro riding is amazing.
Yeah.
And I think that's what should be on all their clubs now, all their irons now. So Richo's got his 245s. I've got my 241s. They've got Mizuno Pro written on them, not MP 241. It's Mizuno Pro written, that cursive. It makes it look so much more elegant. Like there's something more to it than just having MP.
Yes, and it's the same thing with this, where, you know, this ball's just had the running bird. And don't get me wrong,
which is great.
There's nothing wrong with that. It just...
And I know it doesn't affect the performance, but it's just these little things.
Yeah, it just looks a little bit classy.
And it's like, speaking of little things, it's not really a little thing, it's a big thing. Dave Maxfield, who's been on the channel, has actually purchased a company down the coast, right? Down the Gold Coast, called Haitch Golf. Now, Haitch Golf was run by a fella before. I think Dave's purchased it off him. He's doing all the club building and everything and doing some specials. So I'll link something in below, but you've got to go check it out. They're very, very solid, right? It's the finish potentially. Like, this is where it's kind of interesting. I've never seen them. Richo has. When you compare them to some of the bigger brands, it's kind of interesting how people will like something or not. Now, Dave compared them the other day, a 4-iron to what? I forget what it was. It was the CB and MBs in the Burley series versus something else.
Tacoma.
Oh, was it Tacoma?
Yeah.
And I think they're saying the Burley stuff, the H is a little smaller.
Sort of you purchase them off the internet bits and pieces.
It's direct to consumer.
Yep. Look, I've had a hit with them.
They would feel decent, right?
Yeah, they're okay.
And this is the thing. So they're made of 1020 carbon steel, which is the same as Richardson and a lot of other Japanese brands. Mizuno's 1025 carbon steel. What does that mean? More pure, maybe. I'm not too sure, but
slightly different grade.
Certainly a different grade. I don't know what it means overall, but it's just a different grade. So I hope Dave goes well, and if you're watching this and you can support him. But I'll put a link up there to his videos, and you'll be able to find some stuff. But they're pretty good. Again,
like I said, I had a hit with them at there was
well, the golf show is on. So the golf
show, that's wherever it was on at the exhibition ground there. I happened to come across them and went. Dave was actually there that day.
No, he would have been.
Yeah, so he was there, and old mate from Haitch was there.
He went, "Oi, Richo!"
And they had a big net in there, and obviously, so I thought, oh well,
have a bit of a squeeze.
Might as well, because it's some of those golf clubs that we don't come across that often. So if you do get the opportunity stuff like that, to have a hit with them, why not?
Certainly give it a go. I mean, what do they work out to be? 170 per iron?
We'll see. About that.
I think it's about 170 per iron, which I suppose if you look at
with
the
Dave,
bigger brands,
because I hit his
Tacomas, that's right.
Right, and we always like to hit lots of different irons, because then if people ask us about them, you can go, yep, they're okay, or you know what I mean. Rather, someone will go, oh, so what do you think of H irons? I go, yep.
got no idea, haven't hit them.
Yeah, and you have to be honest, don't you? And go,
Of course.
I'll never hit them. I thought they were okay. They set up okay, and I just hit one that was somewhere close to probably. Well, it wasn't necessarily the exact shaft that you would probably have. But,
So Dave's going to set some up for us, potentially at the Glades. I might have them. We'll see how we go. But yeah, I just want to kind of see what they're like, give you my thoughts. Because Richo's said they feel pretty bloody solid and whatever else.
Yeah, they look, they look good. They feel
I'll actually
solid.
do some numbers with them, right?
So I even hit the wedges, only just the irons. I hit, I think, one of each.
Mm-hmm.
So they've got the CB and the MB.
Yep.
CB obviously has got that bit more forgiveness in it, but they both look okay.
I mean, Dave done a video I think he put out yesterday, which I might link to that, which is which do you choose, CB or MB? And again, he's trying to sell it, and that's great. Like he will be pushing the brand quite a bit. So on his channel and in his socials, he'll be pushing it. But quite difficult, isn't it? Well, quite difficult to go from being, say, a creator on YouTube plus a job to being his job, a YouTube creator, and now a business owner and building of clubs.
Because you can get a combo.
Yes, you can.
So, and they look like they'll blend in pretty reasonable. So
Well, the lofts are the same.
You could get, I don't know, 4 iron down to what?
Well, 4 to 6 mainly, or sometimes even 4 to 7 for most people.
Yep.
But again, it sort of pushes on the mid-lower handicap to better handicap. Do you know what I mean? You're probably 16 or below, you would think.
I would think
14 or below, potentially.
Yep.
But if you strike the ball good, like, it doesn't matter why you wouldn't. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't like to say, oh, you need to be a 20 handicapper or a 4 handicapper to use something. Because I know plenty of guys who play a 4 who cannot strike a golf ball in the middle of the face.
Yeah.
Like, they do everything else really good.
Yep.
So it's like, it's a different one. But anyway, congratulations, Dave, on that. And so we've already said that to him. I've already messaged him and stuff like that. So it's good to see, and it'll be interesting to see how it all goes. Because again, decent gear. You'll see some more on here. We'll do some testing. We were meant to be sent stuff previously a couple of years ago, but that never happened. It was all good. Now we will, and we'll.
Yeah. You can jump on the website.
Yeah.
So it's. I'll put it on.
Yeah, like I said, I will link it up into Dave's. I don't even remember which way. It'll be that way. up into Dave's Doovamajiggy. So we'll do that.
Yep.
Yeah. So like I said, we've got the Glades coming. We need to organise plenty of other places because the weather. Maybe there'll be less storms now. It's just hot.
We'll get through this sort of summer. It's normally the end of February. They sort of start to sort of ease off a bit and pieces. So it gives you plenty of time to punch out some stuff. Maybe a bit of Netflix or something.
Netflix.
Hey?
Certainly, we need to go to Coralban.
Hey? You been watching anything?
Not on Netflix.
Don't you watch any shows?
Mate, I'm just into Twitter. I'm too busy going down rabbit holes.
Not me. I jump from bits and pieces. So I've been watching Black Snow with Travis Fimmel. Hey Travis, if you're watching, come
Travis.
I don't know if you play golf. He does have his own.
Is he like the Vikings guy?
Yeah,
he's the Aussie guy.
Yeah, he was in Danger Close. He played Harry.
Yeah, I mean I've watched it, but I know what you're saying.
So
but he's the the bearded guy.
He had this real short hair. He played Harry. The bloke that went in and helped them all out. He's good.
Black Snow.
You'd really like it. It's filmed up around the coast.
Okay.
You can see all Mount Coolum.
Okay.
Right, and they go. You know the Black Mountain Lookout.
Yeah.
If you're driving up the coast,
right,
you see it on the right hand side.
Yep.
They film in there.
Really?
Yeah, because we're there.
What's it about?
I'm watching.
Give us a synopsis.
I'm watching Betty, and I go, "We've been there, we've been there." And he goes, "When?"
Yeah.
I said, "There's a picture of you and I on his door at this lookout."
Synopsis, go.
He investigates cold cases.
Right.
So each series, there's 2 series. He investigates cold cases, an underlying story of him and his family. But I like it 6 parts. Investigates an old cold case, finds out who did it, and then they move on to the next series. But I like him. He was in that. He was in that Boy That Swallowed the Universe.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I didn't watch that.
Good Aussie boy.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Travis, if you're watching,
Yeah, send us a beer and come on the show.
come on the show. Yeah.
I'd love to have him on the show. He looks like a pretty good, decent dude. So he does own a beer company.
Yeah, who was he talking to? I thought I saw him talking to someone.
Traveller or something it's called.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All
Some
right.
good Aussie actors. We get good...
The best.
I reckon it started for me...
Naomi Watts.
Oh, Naomi Watts. For me, it started with Mel Gibson, Mad Max. Right?
Mel Gibson.
And then,
Definitely Mel Gibson.
I thought Eric Banner was pretty good.
You're right.
Joel Edgerton.
I think Guy Pearce is probably one of the most underrated actors.
I think so. He's been in some quirky sort of
He's been in
movies.
so many movies.
But he's been in some quirky ones.
He's been in Memento,
Yeah.
which is brilliant. Christopher.
Yeah.
Oh, what shit! I'm just
We've
sorry.
had
I'm just
some-
forgot
we've
his
had
name.
some good actors.
Yes, correct.
And
Christopher
actresses.
Nolan.
And actresses as well.
I would say Guy Pearce. He's been in LA Confidential, which is
Hmm.
great with our mate Gladiator, Russell Crowe.
Rusty Crowe. Yeah, that's a funny one because like him and Sam Neill have done so many Aussie movies that
True.
you look at it and go, you forget they're Kiwis.
That's also true.
Yeah, but we are the Anzacs.
We are. I mean, pull everyone together.
Yeah. So, but support some Aussie shows.
Support some Aussies. Yeah, no, I agree.
There's lots of really good Last Days of the Space Age. It's about Skylab falling out of the sky back in the 80s.
Right.
It's amazing when you look around at some of these Aussie shows and you go,
how much Australians have done.
Good.
Australians have punched above their weight in pretty much everything.
Even the film work now.
Yeah, film technology.
Black Snow's filmed really well. The Boy That Swallowed the Universe is filmed really well. Like it's got gone are the days when it looked cheap and average.
Yeah.
Right. So one of the best series I've ever seen. Right. And I think you can get around. It's called Secret and Lies. They did an American version of it, but there's an Australian version of it. It was filmed at Ashgrove.
Really?
Really good.
Like Bluey.
Yep, but really, really good series. I think it might be on Prime or one of those ones, right? But it's the same thing, like a 6-part. Each episode really gets you in. Great shows. Secret and Lies. They sold it off and they did an American.
Did you say that's on Prime?
Season. I can't remember exactly if it's Prime or one of those. There's that many
Either
streaming
way.
services now.
That's true. Comment below what you're watching and your LIV players and your PGA players.
What are they on? Or free to air? No.
What, LIV?
Yeah.
Didn't they do something with Fox?
They do Fox, do they?
But you can get it on channel 7 over here.
Yeah.
7 plus, like online.
7 plus. There's so many channels, isn't it? Because they've all got different.
Because you get your streaming services now and all that sort of stuff. So
They're on KO?
yeah, I got KO.
No, are they on?
No,
No. PGA's on KO.
PGA is on KO.
And some of the European.
And all the European.
Yeah.
And the Asian tour stuff as well, and the ladies.
Yeah.
Because it's effectively Foxtel. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how LIV goes this year. So is it like next week? Have they got? I think next week they're playing, and then it's week after that they're down in Adelaide. So Riyadh I think is this week actually, and then
Where's that?
Saudi Arabia,
Oh yeah.
and then they're doing Adelaide on the 14th. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. So I'm pretty sure it's Riyadh, which is this week, and then the week of the 14th, I think Thursday is the 14th, so Valentine's Day, is LIV Adelaide, which is pretty much known as the best LIV event of the year. We're not going to make it, but Rick Shields will. So good on you, Back Nine Rick. If you haven't watched it, it is maybe one of the greatest videos. Back Nine Rick, the Guinness Challenge. The Guinness Challenge with Bob Does Sports and Rick Shields. I will put that in the link. That is amazing. Ricky starts to get all fired up.
Yep. Adelaide and then King Kong. Are they playing King Kong? Is that King Kong Island?
King Kong Island, I think. Skull Island.
Singapore, Miami.
Or Trump.
Oh, a bit of oh baby living in Miami. Mexico City.
Where's that? Club de Golf Chichala da 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 da. I can't even
can't pronounce
check
that.
them out.
South Korea, Washington,
Wow.
another one in the
Dallas.
US, Spain,
See, this is why I like Live, because
Great Britain,
it literally is a world tour.
Chicago, another
Indianapolis.
one in America, another one in America.
Michigan, and that's sort of finishing it off.
Yep.
Yes, that's why I like Live, because I mean, look, I like the team aspect. I like the PGA Tour. I watch it certainly, but it's the fact that you're traveling all around the world. I think it's brilliant. So anyway, Live's there, PGA Tour's there, movies are there, Striper's here, Mizuno's there.
Yep.
Yep. All right, we're gonna go film this stuff outside. I don't have much battery left on here. You got anything else to say?
No, that's about it.
Good.
Get out, play some golf.
Enjoy some golf. We'll have the Striper video coming up soon, but then yes, Glades next week. Not 100% sure on who's playing. I'm waiting to hear from Tyler Duncan. But I would hope Tyler Duncan, because we're going to do a break 50 something, because Richo's going to be there this time. So we shot 15 under. I reckon we could do better than that.
What do you need to break 50?
That's what I mean. So break
So you've
50
got to
off the front
shoot
tees,
like 22 under.
which is like 22 under to shoot 50, is it?
Oh, geez, maybe you should get a break.
So yeah, would 22 under be 50?
What about
72.
What about break 55?
Stop it. We done that. That's easy.
Oh, is it? All right.
Let's just, we're breaking 50 something. The point is, we're probably not going to break 50, but that's why I said 50 something. And now, you know, we're copying Bryson, but we're not good enough to say break 50, so we're breaking 50 something.
Oh, I reckon we'd have a good chance as long as like if Tyler comes, as long as I don't have to carry him like last time I played.
At Hope Island.
I think we go all right.
I think so too.
Yeah. I mean, God.
All right, I'm going to contact him right now and say, brother, are you coming next Monday? So I shall do that right this second. Tyler, brother. Oh, it spells northern. You in for next Monday. Done. All right, we'll see. We'll see if Tyler's there.
Hey, he just said back. Who are you?
Who dis? New phone. Right, we're going to film some videos. But guys, yes, check out Glades, which will be next week.
Yep.
And check out the Striper video that we'll do. Check out Dave and the Haitch Golf thing.
Yep.
Like I said, I'll put some links, and we'll go from there.
Yep.
Thanks for watching. Put
play some golf.
comments below. Just get out and play some golf. Exactly. Cheers, guys. See you next time. Bye.
Beautiful. And don't forget, smash that like button.
You're
That's
a
what you
weirdo.
say, don't you?
Oh, that's what they say to say.
Hey? I don't know. If you don't like it, don't like it. Hit dislike. Who cares?
Yep.
I don't care. But anyhow, see you then. Beautiful.
See you.